Alright guys, I guess our next anti-meta is going to be on Astronema. So without further ado, let's get to discussing. So with Astronema's very expensive nerf, not even a 5, they just said, let's make it a 6. There are some problems with that, to a certain extent, but when it comes to, actually, playing fighting games and understanding the basics of a nerf and adapting it, that's where things, come together and you gotta test your skills and just adapt like any normal human being. So obviously, as you saw, Titan's move being a strike can be a little bit more obnoxious when it comes to characters who have actual good strike moves. It was good when it was breaker because you were able to do stuff against it. So apparently I broke the thing. So I don't know what the hell that was. I guess the first hit doesn't have the iframe apparently. The second hit does. That's either proving two things in this video. A, that move is blockable on the first hit. Number one. And two, wow, it's blockable on the first hit. You guys can say Tyson got more than he bargained for it after that. Seeing that now the first hit actually doesn't have the iframe, but the second hit does, really. So, interesting. Very interesting. So right when the move starts, use a shield. Unless Solar Ranger just bypasses. Who knows? It's anyway. All their games come with glitches and bugs. But yes, let's go over this Astronema situation. So Astronema having a 6 cost. Yes, it hurt the character by a good ton, but again, it's a rare. And really doesn't make money off rares. They want you to buy other things. They know you invested in her because her breaker was the fastest thing alive. She had high damage output. That breaker's already good enough. And the way she played was very strong. So that's why, and we was a big fan of nerfing Astronema to a 6. But when it comes to a 6, we just learn to, that's right, play around it like that. Build some energy. Run away a little bit to get that energy. Then use your other moves to rebuild energy, paralyze, so on and so forth. I mean, if they made No Joke a 3, maybe I would have said that kind of balanced out the 6. But the fact that No Joke is a 4 is pricey. But that was the whole point. They wanted to keep it nerfed as possible. Astronema's nerf is pretty bad when it came to just being a 6, but at the end of the day, it's all right for its self-worth. I mean, listen, you just learn the character differently. Focus on getting her energy back up to 6 before you start your next combo chain. You just go for there. It's like you're playing any other Legacy War character. You're just trying to get that combo chain back up so you can keep up the combo momentum, because that's what you want to keep doing in these matchups. You try to, depending on the rush. As you can tell, this man's playing Taylor Assist. So you don't have a lot of time to rebuild energy. That was a sad face. But the sweep does a lot of damage, as you can tell. There's that one sweep does a crap ton. I mean, Snide's breaker kind of does a crap ton in a weird way. But as you can see, that move being a 6, my opponent couldn't really counter what I had planned. So again, I guess you could say they nerfed her, really well. Because of that, you couldn't really do much. So I just blocked that just to kind of get the momentum in on that next attack. Kept my strikes just in case, and I got one more Sweep of Evil coming. But I'm telling you, Sweep of Evil is more of the bread and butter of the character. I was very upset that I missed that, but Solar Ranger assist, not being high leveled, I was able to get out of a lot more things. And I got into my sweep move that again does a lot of damage. That's why they made it a 6. Now the reason why we're discussing Astronema is to just remind people our character's never truly dead. It just depends if you stopped on your investment. Like, are you really done with this type of investment all because a move goes up to a 6? Not really. I mean, she can still put in a lot of damage because this move is a 6 and does a crap ton of damage. I don't know why anyone would just, give up on the character. I get it. It's a 6, but why discourage yourself from actually, now attempting a very skilled version of playing her that's not so brain dead? How about that? You think about that? Yeah, I don't think so. That move in general is, good. It's just the fact that it was a 6 was really too heavy of a nerf. I mean, 5, I don't even think 5 would have made it balanced. The damage was too heavy unless they made it 5 and light, but yeah, no, they weren't going to take away the damage off that. does a good amount. My Astronema isn't max like the other whales on the ladder, so the maximum damage I'm doing now is you got to multiply it by whatever spending a whale does, and then that damage is actually a lot more scary when a person whales it out. Just throwing it out there, just so you guys personally understand that Astronema is actually still good when whaled. So just always remember, characters never nerfed. If you invested in them, you just have to try it to a certain extent. I mean, I don't cut it short and sweet, but when I'm honest about something, I'm honest about something here. But yeah, I mean, Astronema, yes, technically a 6 makes her dead, but not her damage. I mean, listen, this is just Snide with better moves that can actually function versus, you know, her getting turtled out. She can actually poke and get some damage in. There's a huge difference between a character like that and this. As you can see, you get a nice block in, you do the sweep, and then you get your strike in. But it depends how aggressive your opponent is playing on the assist game or strike game. I was very upset that I couldn't get more, but obviously he knew that I wouldn't go any further, you know. Yeah, I wish that worked. It didn't work, and I took a lot of hits. So we got the sweep in again. Like I said, the sweep being a 6. Yes, it hurts, but there's always ways to like fully utilize it, especially with people who do cancels like that. So you can really capitalize the damage output. I mean, that's what makes Astronema good. Then you just try to build up the 4 energy. Bam, and game. Since her damage output actually is still pretty high, she's not really dead. It just takes more brain power than, you know, just, you know, pushing buttons. Anyways, thanks for watching. Y'all be good. Y'all stay safe. We'll see you all another time. Peace out.